Chris Blatchford is here with a Fox Undercover investigation into a network of after-hours clubs.
Well, some are legal, but others are blatantly flaunting the law to make a quick buck. They operate without proper licenses and in some cases are outright dangerous. Booze-ridden fire traps. We had to go undercover to get inside. A few dozen silhouettes loom in this dark Hollywood alleyway.
Here you go, Dave.
A strange face hands us a drug sample in a little plastic bag, hoping we will be back to buy more. Nearby, a flashlight hits this nearly hidden stairway, the entrance to an after-hours club. $10 gets you in the door. You walk down a narrow hallway and find a party. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. No advertising brought you here. Only word of mouth helps find this spot. And bodies are nearly shoulder to shoulder on the cramped dance floor. At this makeshift bar, $6 drinks flow constantly, carried away in plastic cups.
How many? One, Budweiser.
$3 cans of beer keep on coming.
That's all I want.
Big reefers fill the small room with the scent of marijuana.
Who wants it?
A tattooed arm passes a test tube with what appears to be the latest designer drug. And gamblers try their luck in a game of 21, played out on a green felt-covered table. It is all after hours, underground, and totally illegal. The law says no alcohol can be sold in California between the hours of 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. But here, the doors don't even open up until 2, and booze bucks never stop coming across the bar.
Can I get that one too with orange juice, please?
This drink is poured for a 19-year-old. Illegal sales to a minor. There is no effort to check his identification. But why would there be? Consider this. The owner of this building, site of our underground party, doesn't even have a license to serve liquor in the first place. A record check by Fox News shows this club also has no permit for dancing and no permit for entertainment. Years ago, this place operated legally under the name 7 Seas. But now, this after-hours club is secretly and blatantly violating a list of laws. Yeah! Fire codes say a maximum of 50 people is the likely safety level here. But at any given time, several hundred people are packed into this club, and this slinky hallway leads to the only open exit. A fire, a shooting, any panic situation here, says Fire Inspector Al Higginbotham, could spell disaster.
They're going to all run towards that door, and by the time you get one person against the door and the other 500, you'll never get it open. You lose lives. Every one of them, the potential is they're going to die.
And in this dungeon-like club basement, there are no exits. Even a bigger life gamble. Appropriate, perhaps, that it is here that as many as 40 people gather around a crude blackjack table and try to win some money from the house. LAPD Vice Cop Tom Moselle sums it up simply.
It's against the law, so we really can't tolerate that kind of conduct or activity. It attracts all types of different people that will perpetuate crimes.
But the illegal after-hours clubs work to stay ahead of the police. Fox Undercover, during a 6-week period, found this club open every other Saturday near Hollywood Boulevard and Orange.
Stay inside now, that's it.
On the off weekend, the action moved to another after-hours spot near Hollywood and Wilcox. State Alcohol Beverage Control Agent Jane Hernandez says the hunt can be frustrating.
They may not be at a location very long because if they remain stationary, they know they will be found out and they will have action taken by law enforcement.
But after-hours club promoters have another incentive to stay one step ahead of the law.
Can I get a beer? Yeah, $3.
And if you haven't guessed it, that incentive is money. Lots of it. All illegal and tax-free. But the law does catch up with a number of those who run these illegal after-hours clubs. We'll have more on that tomorrow.
Okay, we'll
All
see
right,
you then.
Chris, thank you very much.
Chris Blatchford joins us now with part 2 of his special report, After Hours. Chris?
Well, vice officers and fire inspectors say after-hours night spots are disasters waiting to happen. Fire traps flowing with illegal drugs and liquor sales. They want to shut them down, and sometimes they do. It is 3 o'clock on a Sunday morning in Hollywood. Fire department inspectors, accompanied by uniformed LAPD officers, are headed to an illegal after-hours party, where they are clearly the unexpected and unwanted guests. During a 6-week period, Fox Undercover cameras inside this club caught the illegal sale of liquor after 2 a.m., sale to minors with no checking of IDs, open drug use, and illegal gambling.
Who's in charge here?
But now, the party is over. Inspectors shut it down.
What about his money, man? I want my money back.
As fire officials clear the building, they note there is no emergency lighting here, no fire extinguishers,
You see those candles?
and burning candles that spell trouble, especially in a small and overcrowded club where the official count exceeds 200.
203 people in here.
That's 4 times the legal limit for a club that has only one usable exit. Fire Inspector Al Higginbotham says a panic situation in this place could be disastrous.
They're not going to get out. We're going to lose a lot of people.
Firefighters point to this illegal club in the Bronx, struck by a vengeful arsonist. The lack of exits spelled death for 87 people.
60 more to come out.
LA fire inspectors don't want that to happen here.
No more operating in here, all right? It's an illegal operation. You tell your partners.
This club in Hollywood is cited for a half-dozen violations, including no fire permit. Fox News has confirmed the building is owned by Adel Nasrallah, better known as Eddie Nash. He is a convicted cocaine dealer who was charged and later acquitted of murdering 4 people in a Laurel Canyon drug den in 1981. Nash, who is now 65 years old and chose not to go on camera, told Fox News he is shocked and totally unaware that part of his building is sometimes being used as an illegal nightclub. He says he is ready to evict the tenant, but investigators say Nash will still be held responsible for what happens on his property.
Hey, you know who's in charge here? I have no idea. You have no idea?
Investigators say it is quite common at the site of these illegal clubs for everyone to deny any knowledge at all of what's going on.
Here, who's paying you? Look at that. You're getting paid. You're just doing this for friendship. It's very nice of you. Okay.
The actual party promoter, a young actor who rents the space from Nash, slipped out with the crowd and the night's cash profits, leaving behind only some small change at the illegal bar. Overwhelmed police who came here only to back up fire inspectors on this operation take no action on illegal liquor sales, drug possession, or illegal gambling. And State Alcohol Control Agent Jane Hernandez admits it is a constant battle to keep the illegal clubs from operating.
Because they try it, and if they get caught, maybe they lay low for a while, and then they just resurface.
And vice cops say they are constantly resurfacing all over the city. In recent weeks, Fox Undercover found this other illegal after-hours club in Hollywood. Another one near LA City College.
Can't go out with that, sorry.
And this one in the Melrose area. All selling liquor illegally after 2 a.m. and all doing a thriving business.
How much?
The city attorney's office says owners of the properties where cops bust the illegal clubs are routinely hauled into court and warned after their first offense. After their second offense, they're prosecuted on criminal misdemeanor charges, which can result in a $1,000 fine for each violation. But in all candor, says one deputy city attorney, that rarely happens.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Chris.
Interesting look.